I need to find a store. See ya.
Back again, I see. All right.
You know, you've got a knack for making people feel important. Captain, as charming as ever. If you find anything... Sure thing.
Good to see ya. Anything exciting happening?
You know, you've got everything in here. I'll be right here, thinking of you.
Any news to share?
Let's get to it.
Do you need something, Captain? Sharing is caring, right? Nice chatting with you.
Well, you're back. Oh no, don't start. I've had enough Barrett for one lifetime. I don't need the sequel showing up on my doorstep. More pirates showed up when you were gone. We weren't as lucky this time. Calvert, Troy, some of the new Dusties. They didn't make... It's not like we were... Anyway, I was pinned down behind some crates with... I started steeling myself to go out fighting. Then that idiot puts his hand on my shoulder and says, "Stay here, Lynn. I got you." Next thing I know, 2 of the pirates are dead, and he's got the third one in a headlock. Drags him out into the open at gunpoint and demands to... And that's when they... I didn't overhear, and that's the last I saw of either of them. They could have grav-jumped anywhere. You want to try it? Go ahead. But the odds of them being alive, even if you could find them...
to make out the grab jump calculations before we're out of range. Out of range of what? Out of range of the sensor array on Vectera. Would you keep up? Once we're outside the star system, the bandwidth goes from instant speed to effectively never. What good is sending a transmission down there? You gonna tell Lynn how royally screwed we both are? She doesn't even ever sit. You underestimate how many of my admirers there are in the galaxy, Heller. One of them is bound to show up, looking to reunite with this handsome face.
So... what? Okay. Be a while before Argo... And hey... Seems like you've been... My contract's up. Works for me? Right. Good luck finding Barrett. Break time's over. Can't believe Barrett's not... How can I help? Is that all?
Well, well, if it isn't, don't be a stranger.
Did you need something? Here, let... Bye, Captain.
Do I need to grab my med kit or are we... Make it quick. I don't need you loitering around my med supplies.
Stay alive.
Touching down.
Hostile spacers are overrunning our position on Altair 2. Not sure how much longer our outpost can hold on. We don't have much time. Private Mahoney out.
In a
Nothing
place
but
like this,
inorganic
our suits will
materials
be the
out
difference
there.
between life and death.
Oh. Nah. Man, Barrett was all... not... Oh, he tells me. I just remember him shouting, "This kid is a killer. How am I supposed to defend myself against these pearly whites? He's gonna bite my face off." I mean, I didn't think it would work, but they came in. All of a sudden, we were wrestling with two of them. Bingo. You miss the man. Oh, yeah. So, and then... I was got a signal from the... Hey. I think Argos is probably gonna write the... Oh, I think the worst of it is over. You'll let me know? Still think there might be... Don't worry about... Damn.
We're locking into orbit now.
You've given the fleet a lot of trouble, Barrett. Hey, since when is surviving being attacked causing trouble? Isn't that just fighting back? Hey, pilot, could you move your arm a little bit to the left? I can't make out the console.
Don't move! He's trying to figure out our destination, probably transmitting this conversation right now while we're still in orbit.
Well, yeah, thought I was making that pretty obvious. Okay, put the gun down. I'm done. See? My retinas are pointing away from the car.
Smooth jump. Nice work.
Tie him up. Once we get back to the base...
Hello, stranger. I just
fun
finished cooking
starts.
up some food. If you want to come on over, just pop on by.
Like a glove.
Well, hello. I was hoping you'd drop by. The worst part of space travel is having to eat alone. I used to eat with my better half every meal until he passed. I've got plenty. I hope you're hungry. My, oh my, so formal. It is a particular pleasure to meet you, my good sir. I finally retired last year, and I've been traveling all over. I wish I could have done this when I was younger, but it's still a treat. My grandkids are mortified that I'm out here. Positively livid. You wouldn't believe the characters I've encountered. I invited this one fellow over for a meal, like yourself. So he boards the ship, stark naked. Ah! Turns out he was one of them old-style nudists. He said in space, no one ever knew. But Lord knows I noticed. Don't you know it? So, what do you think of the settled systems? I can't believe there are so many stars, planets, moons, and whatnot. It makes my head spin just thinking of it. Ain't that the truth? I'm afraid I'm worn out, dear heart. I'm at the tail end of a very long day. But feel free to grab some extra food or whatnot. I've got plenty. I'm just gonna grab a quick nap.
It's always a good day when we get to chat. Of course, Captain. I was raised in Hope Town on Polvo. It's a corporate town run by Ron Hope, the CEO of Hope Tech Manufacturing. He likes to sell it as a utopia, a place where workers are provided everything they need for a happy life. But that's a lie. The conditions are awful for the average person in Hope. I'll talk to you later.
Get whatever you need for the trip to Montera Luna. We're going to a farm on Montera Luna. That's the moon that orbits the planet Montera in the Cheyenne system. We're going to a farm on Montera Luna. That's the moon that orbits the planet Montera in the Cheyenne system. A farmer asked us for help. She says that someone's trying to take her land. We're gonna pay her a visit and find out exactly what's going on. I'll talk to you later.
Did you need my help with something? Fine, you've got my attention. Med school, residency, and a lot of sleepless nights patching up idiots who thought they were indestructible. I was a surgeon on New Atlantis, saved lives, lost some. You do your best, but sometimes your best isn't enough. After a while, I got tired of the bureaucracy, tired of watching people slip through the cracks because they couldn't afford to live. Figured I'd be more useful out here, where survival isn't just a number on a chart. I got tired of the red tape. Back there, every decision was a fight with administrators. Out here, it's simple. Someone's hurt, you help them. No forms, no... Try to behave.
Keep on traveling, dear heart.
Landing site locked. Take us in.
Oh, yeah. There's no certainty to the universe at all. Once you really start getting out there, the laws of physics kind of turn into suggestion. Holy shit.
Of course Barrett isn't in any danger. Why am I not surprised?
And Lynn's here? Well, you didn't need to worry too much. Matsura the Grim here is actually a wonderful host.
No reason captivity should be unpleasant.
See, that's what I mean, Matsura. Real considerate.
I have enjoyed our time together, Barrett. But I can't just let you go with nothing to show for it. Is Constellation willing to pay ransom? That settles that. Goodbye, Barrett.
Likewise, Matsura.
Do you like plants? I think plants would be fun.
Hey. Been looking for you. Let's talk.
I want to raise a pet.
Sorry
Only
for the
because
wait,
an army of
everyone.
skeletons is out of the
A little
question.
held up on Vectera.
Barrett, we were worried sick.
Well, some of us were.
I see what you did there, Walter. And I know you've been secretly crying into your piles of money just waiting for my return.
Actually, Walter has been complaining about you more than usual, which is always a sign when he's worried.
Don't start, Katri.
Wait, is that? And to think the first artifact was taking up dust on the library shelf. Now look at them all. You feel it a bit, can't you? Ever since I found the second one, had the visions. Being around them is just comforting. So hey, I'm still... Why don't I stick around? You don't want to get...
I'm at your service, Captain.
This is
Captain, now that you are a member of Constellation, I am at your service. Also, given the likelihood you will be out in unsettled space, it might be beneficial to go over exploration outpost development. Captain, I will proceed to my assigned post. Hello, Captain. I have no objections.
I don't have the energy to live, but I do have the energy to hate. Why? Huh. Guess we have that in common. All right. I like to paint, I like to crochet, pretty much hate everything else. You're starting to grow on me, though. Like a fungus. But I like mushrooms. Guess that's the third thing. Mm-hmm.
Landing struts primed. Retros firing.
What adventures await us today, my fearless leader?
Good to see you again.
The universe. What can I help you grow today? Will do. Hello, Captain. Always happy to share a moment. Farewell, Captain.
Welcome. This is for all of us.
Safe travels, wherever life takes you. Here to chat, or do you need a steady hand? Everything here... Go gently.
Talk to Albin. He's in charge.
I'm not afraid to use this to defend my home and... You sure as hell don't... So let me get this straight. You heard... What are you, some sort of priest or... But I got a heap load of problems. Sensible. Used to be 4 families that List helped set up stakes in this system. We rarely saw eye to eye in the best of times, and believe me, True, these ain't the best of times. Spacers started raiding, and it's been getting worse. Unless you're willing to help some... Really? The Spacers have taken out the family's List satellites, so we can't even talk to each other. You fix the Lopez satellite, and I'll open a secure channel, and we can sync up and get the lay of the land. It might be I'm getting...
Apogee kick complete. Orbit steady. Their shield system is damaged. Enemy's grab drive out of commission. Their shield system is damaged. You've taken down their shields. Enemies grab. Target's jump system down. Enemy's shield systems offline. We've taken out their shields. They've lost grav jump capability. Let me know if we need to swap the deck.
is on, which means communications is up. Sending the data on the other satellites. You do hear me, right? Hello? Now that's the way it's gonna take some time, dear. I don't suppose you want a job working hydroponics. Once you repair the other satellites, I'll open a channel to the other families. Lopez to win? Lopez to win. When? When? This does not sound good. When, please? We may be the 3 families now. I hope the other families are okay. The sooner we make contact with them, the better.
Grav drive. Enemy's engines are offline. Enemy's grav drive out of commission.
Another satellite up. And broadcasting. Lopez to Lumiere. Jacqueline, are you there?
Albin? How the hell? I'm almost glad to hear your voice.
Listen, we need to meet, all of us. These spacers have got us on the ropes.
What sort of game are you playing? We're not going to fall for another of your cons.
Look at all those buttons.
No game.
Is
No
that a
rules.
manual?
Times have changed. Move on or we'll all be the status quo.
Target's
No
jump
history.
system down. You do target Engines have failed. Slave the town is shields Drive disabled. Enemy's jet drive is offline. Enemy's propulsion systems offline.
I have a signal. Let me... Lopez to... Panda, you there? You got the satellites back up? That'd help. Big help from a friend. I didn't know you had friends. I'm turning over a new leaf. In that vein, we have to meet all the families. Oh, I bet Jackie's gonna love that. Oh, she was a real peach about it. So she's in?
I got my eyes on you.
Ship, but she's in.
My scanners.
And Alvin, it's good to hear you. Oh, you're choking me up here. Well, head on over to the rendezvous. And that's the last of them. Stranger, let's meet up on Lemaire's ship. I'll square away payment. But I have a feeling this ain't over and there may be further paying work ahead.
All right, let's cycle that airlock and get aboard.
So, this is our savior, huh? Figured you'd need someone else to do something useful.
Charming as ever. First things first, I'm pretty sure the Spacers got the wins. No contact with them.
All of them? My God.
Shit.
They were good people. And they died. Needlessly. Because we couldn't get our act together.
That's rich coming from you. You've scammed me time and time again, Albin.
The Spacers are a threat to us all, Jackie.
And that is the salient point. Mistakes were made. We need to get past that. What I'm proposing is a mutual defense pact. Nothing else. Each of us throws in our ships, men, materials, and whatnot, enough to protect all of our asses.
I wouldn't give you one solitary ounce of helium-3 if my life depended on it.
The problem is, it does. I think we all need to cool off. Stranger, a word? First things first. You did an honest day's work. Here. But I expect you know what's coming next. We're not military folk, and I'll pay you more, much more. If you can help kick the Spacers out of our system. So we're not babes in the woods. Each family has a ship or two and hard men and women that can handle. But the root of the problem is, admitted, my family was here first. And when Liz sent other families here, perhaps I didn't take to it kindly. Might be I made an odd credit here or there at their expense. Something Lemaire especially has never let me live down. But now we need the Lemaires and the Bandas both, I reckon. I wouldn't hold my breath, but we need to cooperate as our new mercenary Lemaire, God help, but if she's a lost...
Just so you know, Albin is a con man and a thief. Associating with the likes of him reflects poorly on your character. Don't be so certain. So here's the deal. Odds are good my crew can hold out against the Spacers all by ourselves. If we're gonna band together, I have the most to contribute and the most to lose. The smart play for my interests is the Lemaire's hunker down and outlast the storm. You think that would cover it? 5 times that much. Albin doesn't deserve you. Not... Now it's your job to make sure we survive this fiasco.
Hello, stranger. Your work in getting the satellites up? You've done us a good turn. I know it was paying work, but a lot of mercs wouldn't even take a list contract. You here to talk about the defense pact? I figured he might. I mean, I agree that right now coming together makes sense, but going forward, It's hard to imagine Jackie and Albin working together for the long haul without one winding up with a knife in the back. If you can get those stubborn mules to work together, really together, they might be able to see the sense of this defense pact going forward. Not much of a choice, really. Well, the bandits will join the defense pact. We got one ship operational, another we can patch up. It's not much, but you'll have us when you need us.
So is the defense pact? Come on, don't keep me in... Well, she has every right to hold a grudge. How in the hell... Wait, you paid her? So the rest of us sad sacks are doing our bit for one and all, and the Lemaire's get fat off it. That just takes the cake. But, I must admit we need her. Listen, I can't afford whatever you paid her, but I'll make it up to you. Somehow. So, the sensors have picked up 2 contact groups. Undoubtedly our spacer friends. We don't have many ships, but we can send them with you. Or hold them in reserves, your call. You got it. After you deal with... I've got an idea how to find...
Need something? I'll be here when you inevitably need patching up.
Undocking complete, Captain.
What have we here?
They've lost ground jump capability. Their shield system is damaged. They've lost their grab drives down. Ha! They're jumping out here. Enemy's shield's gone. Enemy's shield's
Some
gone.
damage here, but we're clear.
Blown out
Thanks.
their grab. The helium 1 and 2. We've blown out their grab drive. Enemy's jump drive is offline. Enemy's shield's gone.
You won't last long.
You took out their jump drive. Target's jump. Enemy's grab. Engines down. Cool scavenger hunt. Enemy's shield system is offline. You tagged their grab drive. You take enemy's target, enemy's grab. Enemy's shield grid is fried. Enemy's grab drive out of commission.
Spacer contacts eliminated.
They've lost grab jump capability.
Wow. Some good flying there. Lopez is ready for you at the farm. Thanks. Someone responded to the distress call.
Glad to hear you're back, safe and sound. Banda, you owe me 30 credits.
You're tougher than I thought.
Easy money. So while you were doing that, I used the communication satellites to triangulate some Spacers chatter.
You did what?
I'm more than just a pretty There's an old derelict star station the Spacers are using as a base. Couldn't say it better, Mike. There are undoubtedly a lot of Spacers there, both ships and men on the station itself.
We need to excise this cancer from...
100% agree. So, oh glorious leader, any words of wisdom or inspiration before we embark? So caution's the word of... We need to bring everything we got to bear. We'll all be waiting for you.
Shield up and fire.
We've taken out their shields. Enemy's shield common targets human. In times they've grabbed their shield system is damaged. Their shield system is damaged. Their shield system is damaged. Enemy's jump. You took out target's jump system down. You took out their jump drive.
Spacers got reinforcements.
Target's jump system
More
down.
contacts jumping in.
Enemy's grab drive out of commission. Tagged them. You took out their jump drive. Enemy's grab drive disabled. Their shields are gone. Take them out.
We're done here.
Target's shields are Enemy's shields gone. Their grab drive down. Enemy's shields gone. No, they've lost grab. Target's jump system down.
It's time to reclaim this system for
They're not
good.
jumping out of here. Enemy's jump drive is offline.
Okay, hello.
They're not jumping out of here. Target's lost their shields. Target's jump system down. Their shields are gone. Take them out. Solid docking job there. Nice work.
Getting out of here.
Just die already! Anything! Ah! I got another! Look here. Anything!
It seems the enemy has vanished. Eradicated all nearby enemies.
got company! Shoot to kill!
I'll take care of this.
You could be the one dying! I can't stay!
Ain't nothing personal.
This is the first deep breath I've taken in months. I make no illusions. You did this. Very diplomatic. It's horseshit, of course. The rest of the families and I, well, we chipped in for a reward. I know it's probably a pittance compared to what, but, Damn you. If you ever are in this system, you come back and visit.
The others may not see it this way. You saved us all.
Well, I guess this defense pact is now a thing.
You are incredible. I'm alive. I'm alive, right?
Your presence is always a welcome addition.
How can I be
Until
of service,
we meet
Captain?
again.
Clamps released. Well, you didn't put us into a planet, so we must be in the right place.
I'm really happy to see you.
Here to check in? Or did you forget how to stay healthy again? Safe travels. Or as safe as you can manage.